So you want to eat something?
No, I'm getting most of my calories from alcohol recently.
Yeah, me too. We hate football! Patty continues to be undefeated. Just joshing. Nick goes from league villain to league hero by serving up Patty his first loss of the season.
Patty gets negative points out of Garoppolo after Jimmy is pulled out the second half to protect an ankle sprain.
Nick brings in 125 points even without starting a defense. He was too busy with brunch to set his lineup, apparently.
Patty fails to score over 100 this week, with Juju and Le'Veon scoring about 7 each. Remember Le'Veon Bell? Kyle bounces back after last week's super close game kicked him down to 2-2.
Ed loses Keenan Allen for part of Monday night's game, and Ed has 3 other players out on his bench. Allen will also sit out this coming week for a bye.
Kyle continued to cash in on Russell Wilson's success, but both of Kyle's quarterbacks are on bye, so I guess he'll be searching for the bargain bin for a QB for his matchup against me.
Are you kidding me with that enthusiasm? Kyle beats Ed 137-109. Ed faces Patty next week. Look out! Miles has the highest scoring team in the league this week. Unfortunately, he played me.
Who loses Dak Prescott and scrapes together 114 points. Not nearly enough to take down the Miles bot.
Oof. 4 of my guys are out or on injured reserve. Team Real Girls picks up quarterback Jared Goff on waivers. We will rebuild.
Miles puts up double digits across all of his offensive starters, including 29 from Phelan. How you feeling? Jeff versus Carrie Ann. One was destined to go down to 1-4, and that team was Carrie Ann.
Team Croft gets the usual solid points out of Mahomes and Kelsey, even as the Chiefs take home their first loss.
Carrie Ann has a mixed bag of 20-point scorers and single-digit scorers. Jeff dodges a loss and takes this one Mahomes, 142-126.
Jeff faces off next week against Nick Fairs, and he doesn't give a fuck how you spell it. Looky, it's Chandler Rookie. Aioli and Sausages take yet another free win out of Veronica, 140-106.
I got some good points out of Deshaun and Gurley and a lot of nothing from my receivers and tight end.
Veronica and her tight end dropped to 1-4 after getting Shan Pow right in the kisser.
Shan has done something that Ian has never been able to do. Beat me. Shan faces Miles next week, both with 4-1 records. One will rise to 5-1. Truck grabs his second win of the season, even though he only got 7 points from his QB, Matt Ryan.
You don't need a lot of points in your opponent. Deja only scores 60.5. Youch!
A lot of single digits. Negative points from her KC defense. Not a good week for Tinkerbella.
You'd think 60.5 has gotta be a league record low, right? Well, I looked it up, and no. There was a lower score in 2018, a score of 40.14, which was set by none other than, Deja. I brought out the league vacuum because
you suck! DJ falls to 2-3 and faces Carrie Ann next week. One of those teams will rebound. Next week, at least one team will emerge 5-1 as Miles and Shan face off.
Team Woo Girls need a fresh start and hope to gain some suction against the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I play Kyle, who has never beat me before. Come on, Woo. You need some ones too.
I'll see you down on the consolation ladder because we're gonna
get wrecked!